Hey, sorry about that, guys. This is episode 3. I'm gonna call it how to make my TCGs, or how I make mine. Sorry it cut off. Something went wrong, and I commented at the bottom of the second episode. That way, you guys can know there was nothing wrong with it or what happened. It was just my phone messing up. So, let's jump right back into what we were starting on. This is the card that we were doing, and it's called the Alpha Wolf. Remember, it starts out with 4 mana. It's a rare, and I was thinking about making like a sort of type of wolf deck type of feel to that. But yeah, so definitely sorry about that, guys. Sorry for the inconvenience may have caused you. But yeah. I'm actually not tracing over it exactly, my lines, because I kind of saw different things that I didn't see when I was drawing it, and I'm not too happy with. So I'll just go over it and change it to what I see fit. So that's sometimes how you can make a really great card from maybe like a decent card to like maybe a really good card. But yeah, cool. So, this is the Alpha Wolf. Not too shabby. I mean, it's not my best artwork. I'm actually not that happy with it. But, for the sake of this video, we gotta kind of, have some little bit of faith. So, yeah. So let's jump right into attack power and defense. So, as overall, the Alpha is supposed to be the biggest and the strongest, so, for me, I'll just have it as, maybe 550, because he's not that strong, to be honest, because, remember, there's a lot of other cards that I made, and I'm still trying to find them, because I misplaced them, and, they're actually a little higher than him, definitely, like 650 to 750 to even close to 800 to 900, which is random rare cards that, really rare, ultra rare, which is beyond ultra rare, that you can't find very often. So, yeah, so that's that. Let's get right into the description or effect. So, make sure you fit this in the box to make sure the two. When you place this card onto the field, bring 2 wolf cards with it. So eventually I will make wolf cards, in case you guys are wondering, but they won't be as powerful as the Alpha Wolf, definitely, and they'll only cost like 2 mana, and they'll be commons, kind of like how it runs with the deck, type of things, type of feel. So, that's that. I'm gonna definitely, get right into these colors. So, how I'm going to draw mine is I'm gonna have it a gray, type of grayish wolf, that way it kind of stands out so it's not black. So these are the markers that I got from Walmart, and so they do pretty good with coloring. I'm just gonna definitely go over them and color them with a little bit of marker. Now these are for cards that don't need backs, like you're just gonna put them in sleeves. That's how I do mine. But eventually, as soon as I get mine working on my computer and all my pictures are uploaded, you'll be seeing me put backs on them pretty soon. There's another method of how you can do that, and I will put that in another video of how you can put backs on cards. But, yeah, I'll stay tuned for that. And, make sure to hit that bell so that way you'll be getting a notification when I do possibly put a video, and it could be that video. So just stay tuned, and thank you for all you guys' support so far. And yeah, so that's gonna be my Alpha Wolf right there. I kind of left it a little bit of light in the middle, that way it kind of shades a little bit. It kind of looks a little, so he's not that old. Put a little bit of white in there, and you can see that right there, and like makes a little bit of white on the edges of his fur, way you can like kind of see how it's working with the wolf right there. So definitely that'll be looking all right. What I'm going to use for the color of these the background, possibly I'm gonna make like a dark like a dark purple, maybe some lights in there, kind of like the sunset, you get me? Maybe like a dark sunset though. So I'm gonna try this color out. It looks a little too dark, I'm not gonna go with it. So that could be like for a card that actually stands out. I will put in though, maybe let's try this blue. This purple. Seems a little too dark. I'm just gonna play it safe, guys, and I'm just gonna go with a couple of light colors. Yeah, let's go with a couple of light colors. So let's color this. Color that right there. I color mine like that. That way it doesn't, show any ugly darkened effects. Sometimes it will get that way, but I learned that from just over the years using it, and it kind of looks like a nice blend as soon as you do that. So it kind of just takes more time though just to do this. So if you're not all about wasting your time, or this is not really wasting time, but for me, I like to get a nice perfection in the card. Perfect. So you can see how I messed up over here in the corner, but this looked kind of nice when it kind of blended back in. So that will be the effect you'll be getting as soon as you blend it like how I did. But that's depending on if you want to use markers. Now, other people use Prismacolor, Prismacolor coloring pencils, and so that's cool too. I just don't use them in general. I don't use them because I don't have enough money for that, but these are for people who do not have as much money, so that's what I use. Now, if you do have enough money and you want to get into this and you want to get the best stuff, Prismacolor is the way to go, because yet it can highlight as well. And but there are another marker out there where you can definitely find these good markers that are able to blend in and also highlight other markers and do other things like that, and they're really good. And a lot of TCG creators out there and channels, they like to use them a lot. They're called Copic markers. Now, Copic markers can be found at Barnes & Noble. That's where I found them, but again, that's for people who are willing to spend a lot and want to get the best. Don't get me wrong, they may be expensive, but there are other markers out there that are also good, but they recommend a lot to Copic markers because they're really that good. So that will be something to definitely check out. I will be putting, let me see. Trying to find something for the moon, but it kind of is like, it kind of will look too, I don't know how to say it, like, maybe like the sun too much. I got an idea. I'll just put a purple moon. Yeah, I'll just put a purple moon. Just so you guys can see, like, see, that's, for me, that's a little too dark. I mean, I'm not going to be able to see with that at all. And so, yeah. Might have messed up right there. Just okay, just go over it since it's that dark. And that'll be the purple moon right there.